Hello, my name is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. Well, guess what I did? I did something kind of silly. I got two copies of the exact same. I don't know how I did it. I thought I didn't have one copy, so I bought another copy. That's okay, because making two different projects, and now I can put one magazine in one bag and the other magazine in the other bag. In one of them, I did make two of what they call a puzzle tawashi. And I made, and here's this one, all the kinds of greens. And this one has blues and greens and some purples. And it's basically like a little washcloth scrubby, whichever you want to use that one, use those for. They were kind of fun. And then the other thing that I have started making, and I think it's very pretty, Watercolor Waves Poncho, and the design is by Rebecca Greco, Greco. I think it's very pretty. And I'm working on that. Excuse me. And right now I do have enough subscribers to do a live video. And I was going to work with confidence to do that, which I'm probably going to be doing. Actually, I was going to do it today, but everybody else was having their own lives, and I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. So I may either do it tomorrow. If I don't do it tomorrow, then my next day off from work is Tuesday. So maybe Tuesday afternoon. And I would like all of you, if you can, to come and join me in my live. Maybe my very first live. I'm excited and nervous. Also, there's something that I've also been working on, and I only had thought about it because another podcaster had said that he had a book that had it. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, look at my instructions. They're called color wheels. Here's the picture that came with it. And I'm trying to see if there was a year on this somewhere, and I could not find any year. I'm guessing that they took, like they took the copies out of a book. They took the copies out of a book, so I don't know what book it came out of. But but a while ago, like a year or two ago, I already made two of the squirrels. Two of the squares. Here's one of them. And what you do is you start out with the circle part, and you make so many rows of each of these different colors that you want to use, and then you make the square part, and then just before you get to the end, the outside edge, there is a line for one of the colors that you start with. It'll show up better on this one. This line here that goes around just before the border, is the color that you began your circle with, and then you do, and then you crochet the inside. It gives you, like you do 2 togethers on the inside till there's none left on the inside. And so I think, but they're kind of wonky, so I'm going to have to try to fix them so that they're a little more squared and a little more even. And I've got a not a pegboard. I can't think straight tonight. I'm sorry. So I'm going to get started on those, and I think next month in May, I'm going to get more serious on it and ask everybody to come join me with this, and I'll tell you and explain how to do it. That'll be fun. And it's dropped everything. I am just having a time. Let's see. Show you the gauge. Oh, make 33 squares. Sounds like it's an odd number. I'm not sure how that could come out to looking even front, but that's what it says. It takes 33 squares to make this blanket. And I think I will. And I'm not a very fast crocheter. I'm a slow crocheter. So when I start this in May, I'll give you guys, like, I know most of you, some of you are fat. A lot of you are probably a lot faster than me. You probably can get more than 1 square done in a month. But give you like a month to make a square. And I check on you guys every once in a while, see how you're doing in your squares. And then when they're all done, we can put it all together and see how our blankets look. And then they will be gorgeous. They're going to be big, because these are really big squares. I don't think I've ever made squares this big. So, that's that. And I was out today with one of my daughters, and we went to the park, and I took dog to the park. This is COSI. It's a place in Columbus, Ohio, that mostly centers around science, whether it's biological or of all kinds. And when my daughter was particularly like that on that, so we went there. And because there's a place here where I live called Science Central. The only thing is our Science Central could probably fit into one section of COSI, because COSI was huge. I knocked over with my friends here. The hat I made a while back, and I knocked her over. Sorry. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Oh, I know. Here's something that I know most of you can understand this. I crochet so I don't choke people. Save a life. Send yarn. I think we can all attest to that. Save a life. Send yarn. Today is Saturday, the 13th. And it's been here in Indiana, it's been a very wonderful day. It's been a very nice, warm day out. Got to be out in the sunshine today a little bit. did just a little bit of crochet, but been mostly enjoying everybody's lives today. Like I said, I didn't want to do a live today because I knew everybody else was doing their lives and I didn't want to step on anybody else's shoes. So I'm still trying to get the scheduling down of who's doing theirs when, because I know there's been, I was going to do like a practice run through last night, but somebody else had their live last night, and there's been I know there's a couple other podcasters like to do theirs in the evening on the weekday. I don't want to step on their shoes either. Just trying to coordinate and being, just trying to be nice, and because I don't want to mess up somebody else's time. But I want to get my time in there too. I'm just trying to be conscious of that, which I hope all of you can appreciate. Let me look around my room if there's anything else I need to tell you. Didn't get to do any thrifting today. Maybe I'll get to do that next week. And even at that, sometimes when you go to a thrift store, sometimes they will have yarn. Like, I got blessed with yarn, like I showed you all last time. But there are times when they're just what I call a yarn desert, where there is just nothing. Just nothing. So, there isn't anything. There's nothing you can do. I mean, they can only sell what people donate, you know? I did show you one of my favorite yarns that I bought. And I plan on looking these guys up. Yeah. I don't know if they're still in business or not. All Gray's Sheep Factory. They're in All Gray, Michigan. And allgraysheepfactory.com. But I like this. I like this color, and the fact that I got it from a thrift store for like dirt cheap. That's just amazing, and it's 100%. It's hand spun, 100% natural fiber. 2-ply, 210 yards, a 4-ounce yarn. This is a 4. Yeah, I would say it might be a 4. I mean, it might be a really kind of a thin 4. But still, any thrift store, guys. I never find stuff like this in a thrift store. That was pretty cool. I do want to show you something. I told you about this bag not too long ago, about how it was shrinking up, and so I added in my own stitches to kind of widen it up. And I did put on the rings. And I put on, so we can open up a little bit here. I got my string on there so I could pull it tight to close. So you can open it up and put your stuff inside. It's just a cute little bag. I had fun making it. It was a little more. I'll have to fix this. They had it all twisted and it's coming untwisted. They had it all nice and twisted. I wanted to show you that this is finished. I thought it came out really cute. I really like it. I still haven't I still need to make time to stitch this all up. I'm still thinking how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it while it's on her, or or if I'm going to have it sitting on my bed and doing it, or on the floor. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I think when I do get it all stitched together, I do still think I'm going to put pink on this bottom part on both sides, so that it would match the pink on the sleeves. But for the person that it was intended for, it's going to be well before they can take it wear it. Because book said it's for a 4 toddler, and clearly she is a lot more than a 4 toddler. Either that, or maybe one of my daughters will get it, more than likely. That is definitely not a 4 toddler. Maybe next time I make it, I have to use it with smaller yarn, like a thinner yarn, and maybe go with the small, which was for a 2 toddler. I don't know. It was a book that was from the 70s. They obviously would have had much different yarn then and different hook sizing then. I am a little frustrated with myself because my thrift in my yarn haul I showed you the last time, there was a little skein of yarn that was from Susan Bates. And I didn't know Susan Bates made yarn. And my room has swallowed it up whole, and I don't know what I did with it. So I'm frustrated because I just thought that was the coolest thing. I didn't know we all know that Susan Bates makes hooks. They make crochet hooks. And I don't know, but I'm positive they probably make knitting needles. But they definitely make crochet hooks. But I did not know they made yarn. That was the only time I've ever seen it actually said Susan Bates on the label. I don't know. Like I said, I am new at this. But I will be coming on and doing a live soon. You guys have been so wonderful since I've started. This morning, yesterday, I had 72 subscribers, and I've jumped 10 more to 82, and it's only been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I am so happy, and I thank all my subscribers, and I thank I thank all the podcasters and mods. I think that have also subscribed to me. I want to say, and I want to welcome any new subscribers to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. When everybody hit all the likes, subscribes, share, have any comments, please keep them positive. Nothing negative. And afraid I don't have a lot to say today. Just a little thing to say hello. My name is Rachel. I'm the Thrifty Crocheter. I've been crocheting heavily crocheting for probably 15, 20 years now. I mean, I did it off and on as a kid. Elementary kid. Dabbled in it once in a while growing up. But just real honestly into it probably last 20 years, maybe 15, 20 years. But everything I crochet, I usually ends up going to family and friends. I don't know how to keep much. But now that I've started a channel, I got to start keeping things so I can show you things. Instead of just pictures. Oh, I do want to share something that I found one time when I was out thrifting. Not this last time, but another time. I don't know if you can see, but there is a cross on here. And it says, "This small swatch of yarn has been woven with prayers. As you hold this swatch in your hand, may you feel God's strength, love, and peace flow, and know that He holds you in His hands. May God bless and comfort you in time of need and give you peace." I just thought that was so cool. I'm gonna have to try to do this. I just gotta figure out how many stitches they used, and so I can plan out where to put all the bobbles so I can make this, because this is so cool. And once I figure out how to do this, then I'll make copies of this to put with it, because this idea is just too cool not to make. This is just too cool. I think I would love to see more people make this and and make sure they're given out to people. With this little tag with it. And I'm sorry it's all backwards for you, but because of the background that I came from, I think this would just be the most wonderful. This would just be the coolest thing. And it's just a little square. Just an idea that I'm kind of throwing out there for everybody. Like for everybody to try to do. And like I said, I'm going to start doing that blanket next month. I'll explain how to do that. It's very simple. For me, it's a little time consuming because, like I said, I'm a slow crocheter, so it takes me a little more time to do it, and I have to be able to not be distracted, and I do tend to get distracted by other things like watching YouTube or doing stuff for family, because we all have lives and life gets in the way of everything. But life is also wonderful. Life is also very wonderful. It's a very welcoming gift that we have, and it's a very precious thing, and we should enjoy ourselves and enjoy our families and take the time to enjoy our families and not get so wrapped up in the day-to-day and not get all wrapped up in things that are like stuff that are due, like bills that are due, and things that little bitty things that need to be done, and just try to enjoy life and enjoy our family and friends, and that's about it. And I hope all of you have a very wonderful day. Love you. Bye.